All right, we'll take control.
Nice.
So this is fun. So this is PillBot. Get some context here.
Okay.
This is PillBot's live view on the cell phone. Quentin is about to operate PillBot. Noah's prepared this device, done the weight.
I feel motors turning.
For real?
Yeah, man. It's
All
yours.
right, cool.
You're driving it.
Fuck.
Oh!
Yeah.
We got a live bot. What's your voltage?
You have it.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Where is the
2.8,
voltage?
so we don't have much.
Is that really 2.8 volts?
Oh.
It doesn't. RSSI is doing pretty good. This is pretty cool, actually. So, let's see if we can get that's the live view. So this is control via iPhone. Quentin's game controller is paired via Bluetooth to this iPhone, and the iPhone is controlling PillBot through the cloud. Right now we have the cloud on a laptop through that dongle, but the idea here is that the cloud could be anywhere. So in terms of hardware, we're actually getting pretty close to real telemedicine. But
We lose the control.
okay, do you think that was voltage?
No. It's just
Stop.
we lose the. Let's put this.
Should I just
inside here.
swallow this thing?
No. No.
Well, because I mean, I'm prepared. Here, why don't you give Noah the game controller?
Yeah, sure.
Thank
So, be careful. It's like super sensitive. So send just some little tap.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, you see this?
I see what you mean.
You
So
have
that's
all the
like,
power.
whoa. I'm gonna try to like put this here so I can just kind of.
Yeah.
Can this go like landscape mode? Will you kind of maximize that sort of? Yeah. Oh, that's cool. All right. And then you can pull it back closer to me so we're not too much in his way.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you know what? What I can do is I'll hold both. Oh, I minimized it. Sorry. Okay. There we go. So through the phone, live video, and then in this case, Noah's using the game controller. But
So
we could also be doing touchscreen if we want to. This is kind of cool. It's like pick your own adventure for how you want to control it. You were saying?
Yeah, here we need to say that the PillBot is a bit tricky to control because we have the full power. We haven't any tweak on like reducing the power.
This
so
is
it's
literally
super
just hot.
hard.
This is just live off the press.
Yeah.
Okay, so Noah, would you like? We can play with weight and balance, like this. I'd say this is on the lower end of negative buoyancy, but I mean it's pretty cool.
We just
Should
saw
we
it fall of its own accord there, and it didn't fall very fast.
Yeah, no,
Let's see if I can just leave it up there and see what happens.
yeah. So so we really think the voltage is pretty low right now. What do you?
2.8.
I
Maybe
don't
the
know.
voltage is maybe the calculation of the voltage is wrong.
Yeah, because my guess is no. If you take it
We're
easy
getting
on
here.
that, why don't I just swallow this thing? Let's see what happens. So, all right, let me go ahead and get some water. I was just jogging, so bear with me. Let's see what happens. All right, please pardon my lack of a shirt here. All right, let's get water, thanks to Bevy. You guys keep us caffeinated in the darkest nights. All right, so I'm gonna make this easy on myself. So let's get a little hot water in there, make this a little warmer. All right, cool. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's do this.
There is a bit of leakage.
Yeah.
There's a bit of leakage.
Oh, that's fine. All right. So Quentin, why don't you film? And
I'm
I guess,
taking this.
Do we want to get radio contact to my belly or something? I guess I need an antenna, right? Where's the
And you
antenna?
always do it in a camier?
Right. Which antenna should I use?
So wait, I'm gonna put this
Here, I'll
here.
hold this.
Can you hold this? Perfect.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. This is fun on the fly. This is like totally unscripted. Typically, I would be wearing a shirt.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just because I'm here.
This is our Chief Business Officer, Mother. Welcome, Joan. How are things going?
I'm very, very much anticipating the performance.
Chris, our CBO, is here to inspect. All right.
Okay, so
All right.
you're
So-
the
Yeah. good?
master.
Here, why don't you film, and then I'll.
Yeah,
Cool.
let's go.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
So.
So,
you
are you
give me-
connected? You're connected.
Yeah. All right. So you good?
Okay,
All right.
so it's still.
Pretty steamy in there.
Tell me when I'm right side up.
Oh, we lose power.
How about now? Or is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good. Okay. So why don't I just go ahead and swallow? See what happens.
Bon appetit.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
Yeah, you can take it.
Oh.
You can
so
take
live-
this.
That's a signal right there. That's live video.
Perfect.
It's kind of cool. All right, we'll probably want to move it around. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we see a little bit of optical haze, but we have motion.
Come here.
Okay, let me search for RSSI so that I can get a better connectivity. There we go. All right, so Noah's driving his robot around in my stomach. I'm just gonna sit down here.
And this apparatus
Yeah.
is a pickup of some kind.
Yeah, so this is the big funny antenna. We're gonna try to make this antenna and the little dongle basically the size of like a Mercedes key fob or something like that. It should be like smaller than a deck of cards is the basic idea. Right now we're just trying to get every last little decibel of radio connectivity possible. This is pretty cool though.
Oh my.
So what we're really excited about is basically putting the right optics on the front of this thing. Because our digital throughput of like megapixels per second is actually pretty impressive, but you're looking through this fuzzy, out of focus, narrow image. It's kind of like trying to breathe through a straw. It's frustrating. So we have the digital pipeline. We just need the right optics on the front of it. Oh, that's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
And you're in the process?
Well, we've identified several paths, some of which are short-term that should get us a good benefit, support our next clinical trials. And thank goodness that it's short-term and affordable. Then the next path is like, okay, what does like the long-term definitive solution look like? And that's where we'll need the next major block of funding to do.
We lost it.
So we're just kind of stair-stepping. Let me see if I can get you an antenna connection back.
Yeah, the RSSI is like really, really low.
Yeah, I'm not doing the best job. That's not
This
too
is better.
bad, though.
Wow.
Well, that's
Okay.
nice. What was that?
Oh man, you're into... Okay, now we're starting to see battery. Those are artifacts associated with voltage.
Yeah,
So
correct.
this is close to end of life.
Okay.
End of life?
Of the
For
robot.
the battery,
Oh.
right? so we should know that battery wasn't even fully charged.
Yeah.
That was just a test battery because we're just doing buoyancy testing.
And it give us 8
But-
minutes 33 seconds.
And that's like
Of-
that's a not a charged battery. That's like a battery stored for long-term
Yeah.
storage. So yeah,
So
we've
you
had
have
25
runoff?
minute flights. Well, it's still sending data. Like we're getting,
Yeah.
it's just that below 3 volts, like 2.8 volts, you finally start to get like,
Lack
it's
of
kind of the end.
Yeah.
So we just
That
decided to
was
swallow it though,
very
'cause-
exciting.
yeah, like, well, and the cool thing is like, this was the hospital, basically, right? Like, theoretically, this funny contraption here can just be like a little
Right.
dongle. Then your phone talks to the internet. You can even do this if the internet's down, though. Like
It's
the dock will
wildly
control it.
impressive.
Yeah, we're excited. So we just need to make this a nice, stable platform to have a look around, and that could be 70 to 100 million people per year that don't have to be in a hospital. They could just be wherever they are, like a living room or maybe a care facility, something like that. And then if we find something scary, we'll have you in the hospital right away, right? Well, let's just make it easy to have a first look around.
Cheaper than the actual hospital endoscopy.
I just swallowed.
Dramatically cheaper.
I just swallowed 35 bucks
yeah, but-
of parts, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, if we can build it for 35 bucks here now, I think the
No, but
future is
create
good.
the complete scenario is still cheaper than, I mean, with doctor watching, et cetera, it's still,
Yeah, I mean, in its first form, this is telemedicine that hopefully is like 10 times cheaper and more accessible. But once we've done this enough, eventually we should let an AI drive the thing around, like let's let that thing do the basic screening. And then we need your doctors more as like physician scientists on the cutting edge of medicine, coming up with new procedures, doing things we've never done before. Like, we need people, but let's have people instead of as like, the boring job, let's have them doing like the most advanced part of the work.
Gotcha.
Right. Cool. All right, well, that's enough for me. I'm kind of hungry because
Yeah.
I'm fasting all day.
How long until this thing is out of your body?
So it depends on your intake. About a day.
Yep.
And so it could be less than a day to a couple of days. But here
would you ever speed it along medically?
The best way to do that is if you don't have a ton of food and you drink some of that weird prep stuff that kind of sends things through. But most of our patients that we interview say the worst thing about a procedure is drinking all that nasty stuff.
Of course.
So, we're kind of just trying to make it a quick, easy look around in the stomach.
Right.
With
And then let it just pass along with bowel.
let it pass.
So you don't have to do a cleanse ahead of time.
That's the fun thing. No cleanse, and you're drinking water, so you get your
Now
hydration.
you're talking.
Yeah, yeah. And then from here, where do we go? There's tons of things we can do, but just for a quick look around in the stomach, we think we're onto something, to be honest. Yeah.
I
Cool.
certainly hope you are.
All right, guys. Well, thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wow.
Getting to know you better all the time.
Thanks for loaning us your son. He's awesome. And I might actually put some clothing on. So thanks, guys.